Okay, so let's start. Hello, my name is Min, I'm 21. I work as a teacher and today I will guide this conversation about books. Então, vou guiar essa conversa aí sobre livros. And let's start introducing ourselves. Vamos começar aí nos apresentando. So, hi, Alma, can you start? Pode começar?
Hello, everyone. My name is Raelma. And was born in São Paulo. Actually, I live with my parents. I own a child. I have 2 pets. I work with technology. I'm going post-graduation big data. And I would like learning English for my career and for know the world.
Very good. Thank you so much, hi, Alma. And what about you, Gabriel?
Hello, everybody. I'm Gabriel. I'm 28. I'm a software developer. Actually, I'm trying to change my career for technology since 11 months, more or less. I've been here in TALKNTALK since April this year. That's it.
Very good. Thank you so much, Gabriel. What about you, André?
Hello, my name is André. I'm living in Suzano, São Paulo. I have 2 kids, aged 1 and 3. I am working with computer. I am a system analyst too, like Gabriel. It's my first immersion. and that's it.
Very good. Thank you so much for sharing, André. And what about you, Ricardo?
Hello, guys. My name is Ricardo Jesus. I'm from Campinas. I was born in Campinas too. I have 2 kids, and I'm a married. I work with logistics since 2010. I love this area, and I speak English a little, but I learn with you now. That's it.
Very good. Thank you so much, Ricardo. So now, let's start our conversation. Bora começar a nossa conversa. Today we'll talk about books. Então, hoje a gente fala sobre livros. And the first question is, do you like reading books? Então, você gosta de ler livros? So, Ricardo, let's start with you. What about you?
I like to read suspense and adventures, technologies. I read every day.
Very good. Yeah, I think I don't know, it's difficult to create this habit, yeah. Acho que é difícil criar esse hábito.
Yes. I read a book today, Create Habits, Hábitos de Ler. Eu tô lendo livro.
Very good. Muito bom. So, and what about you, André?
I like read books, but with 2 kids is more difficult. And ter uma rotina de leitura. É, bom, that's it.
Yeah, I think like when you have kids, it's not just difficult to have a routine, like an habit to read, but a routine for everything, yeah. É difícil ter uma rotina para tudo quando tem criança. So, and you, Gabriel?
Yeah, my opinion, I'm not usually to read so much, but depends of the subject, you know. So if I like the subject, of course I like to read, but I'm not usually to read book. For example, I usually to read some blogs, a specific subject, you know. So I search in the internet, and I like to read these kind of things, you know. That's it. I share one thing with you. For example, I have a book. I have a book here in my house, for example, that maybe 7 years I've never finished the book, you know. So very crazy for me, these kind of things. But
Yeah, but I think it's because of the moment that we are living too, yeah, because we want to know the things fast. Acho que por causa do momento a
yeah,
gente quer saber as coisas rápido.
exactly.
So I don't want to read a book. I want to read
Yeah.
something that someone who
Yeah.
read this book
Totally agree with
said,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm this thing because I said in the beginning, because I search, for example, technology. You have to find some code in the internet. So you search some code, a specific subject, and you try to solve your problem. I believe that.
Yeah, very good. I couldn't agree more. And you, Helma?
I really
Oh, I think her connection, it's not so good. Oh, okay. Now go ahead, Helma. We didn't listen you. A gente não conseguiu te ouvir.
ouvi que acho que travou a minha internet.
But now we can. Agora a gente consegue te ouvir.
Ok. Voltando fogos aqui.
So, do you like reading? Você gosta de ler livros?
Yes. I really like reading. I think it's very important, but I confess that I not manage to be consistent.
I think it's related to what like Ricardo said, yeah. I think we need to learn how to create this habit. A gente tem que aprender assim a fazer isso um hábito. And so the next question is about, I will skip to number 4 because it's related if you like reading books. Vou pular para número 4, depois a gente volta para 3. So, how often do you read? Com qual frequência que você lê? So, let me see. Hi, Elma, let's start with you. Com qual frequência que você lê?
I set a goal to read at least 5 pages a day, but I not succeeded.
But can you read like one per day? Você tá conseguindo ler pelo menos uma por dia?
Sometimes.
Very good. And what about you, André?
I remember I read many books for my children, and he's like, but I have a lot, and I read the 3 and 4 books for kids, but it's a book. Um, this is for me. I don't know why. No começo do ano, I read one book for adults themes. Okay.
Very good. But like you said that it's difficult to keep a routine with kids, yeah. But how often you can read? Like com qual frequência que você consegue assim ler?
For the kids, every day for sleep. For sleep, every day, I don't know, pelo menos one, 2 books per day.
Oh, very good. So you have a routine of reading, yeah? Você tem
Yeah.
uma rotina de leitura, não é muito talvez que você gostaria, yeah?
Yes.
But very good. And what about you, Ricardo?
One minute, yes. I read a little every day. I like to keep habits. I read a book or the Bible, but I read it every day. I like read a little for the morning or the night. I like.
So you read like at night usually, yeah?
At night or in the morning, I read it every day a little.
Very good. And you, Gabriel?
Yeah, I said when I have a problem, a trouble, I search something. If I can't solve my problem in that moment. But for example, I usually every day read kinds of things of sports. For example, I like so much about sport. So every day it's not a book, but you in the smartphone and notices about the sports. That's it. Every day I read about sport, for example, every day.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, it's because like when we are talking about reading, the first thing that comes to our mind is about books, yeah. Quando a gente fala de leitura, vem livro, but it can be other things, pode ser outras coisas. So, returning to the number 3, voltando ao número 3, what was the last book you read? Então, qual que foi o último livro que você leu? E conta um pouquinho pra gente, how was this book? Como que foi esse livro? So we can start with you, Gabriel. Do you remember? Você lembra?
In my life, I believe that I finished two books in the máximo. I finished to complete the read the book 2. I said I have 2 books here, but I've never complete as well. And I remember my last time I was 16 years, maybe is 50 years ago, 60 years ago, because I had to do a work with my high school. I don't remember exactly. I have to do this, and the name O Estudante, the name of the book. I had to do a trabalho I don't know exactly how can I expression this. And I don't remember exactly the the subject of the. I remember the name, but more or less the guy involved of drugs, maybe like things like that. I don't remember exactly the subject, but that's it. My last.
But do you remember, like, if the book was good or not? Você
Yes,
lembra se,
very
tipo, era
good,
bom?
very good. Because I started to read, and I like to read a lot, and I finish it very fast this book. Because when you like the subject, you like to read, you like to know the finishing, So uh, I believe that.
Very good. And what about you, Ricardo?
Uh, I finished one book in the last week. Mm, Mindset, the new psychology of success. Uh, you, very, very, very good book. I love this book. Help people, professionals, or uh, evolution your mind or positive mind in the job, in the work, in the college, in the life, uh, and help us to overcome our limits. For example, I recommend this reading this book. I recommend people.
Yeah, I saw many people talking about this book, that it's really good. So
Yes,
it's in my list. So, and thanks for
yes.
sharing. And what about you, Raelma?
Mm, a book about Power BI, because I was studying for improvement my dashboards in the company.
And was like a good book to read, or is something like difficult to read? É uma coisa tipo boa de ler ou é algo mais difícil?
Yes, it's good because I like it about the theme, but it's not good for because it's much more technical. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
And what about you, André?
The last book and has named Brasil One Descobrimento, Brasil Descobrimento, do Eduardo Bueno. I like books of history of Brazil, of wars, the first, the second, and like say Gabriel, I have books lacrados to these books is many bigs and have precisa many times, many dedication, in any days for reading all, and my situation now, it's not permits, it's not easy read that's books.
Very good. Yeah, I think this kind of book, it's really nice because we start to understand like the moment that we are living too, yeah. Acho que a gente começa a entender também sobre o momento que a gente está vivendo, that it's because of our history. So now talking about the past, agora falando sobre o passado. Did you read a lot when you were young? Você lia muito quando você era mais novo. So, Raelma, what about you?
I remember I not. No. I didn't read much. Only what it was indication in school. Only.
Yeah, I remember that the only thing that I used it to read, and it was like comic books, like strip books, tipo gibi.
Yeah.
So, and you, André?
Nice. Me too. I didn't read when has a little, and I remember of read on one series of school called Vagalume. It's little books, and I remember two histories. One called Escaravelho do Diabo, and other the man with the role in the homem com um buraco na mão. The second is I think eu me lembro até hoje dessa história que me assustou muito, que era um homem, a capa, ele era bem figurativo, tinha um buraco na mão, assim. I remember these two books when a little.
It's really good that some books that we read as a child keeps on our mind. Alguns livros que a gente leu tipo, quando era criança, a história fica marcada, né? And you, Ricardo?
I read a lot in the past. I remember when I was 11, 12 years old, I read the 15 books they publish Vagalume. I like go to the biblioteca in the school. I don't say biblioteca in English. I go to the biblioteca in the past. I ever 1 book for month or 2 for month in this year. I read a lot this time.
Yeah.
Library. Nice.
Yeah, it's really good. Like my mother used to say that when she went to school, like they could take like some books. I don't know, but when I was studying, we can't take the books. Quando eu estudei, a gente não podia levar os livros, I think because we were not responsible, you know. Acho que a gente não era responsável o suficiente. So, and you, Gabriel?
Not for sure. I said I didn't like to read so much. I'm the guy. When I was a child, for example, teenager. I always like, for example, the exactly these things, binary 0, 1. I like to numbers, about numbers. So I don't like so much Portuguese for to read history. I don't like. I think that this is very boring, So, for example, about my job, for example, things like I like, for example, Hayama, no, more or less, because database, maybe like that, backend, these things. I like so much these things about backend, but front end, for example, I don't like. So it's very artistic. Maybe like this design is, so it's very boring for me. So I like things 0, 1. That's it for me.
You like the things that you have like the right answer. You don't need to think a lot, yeah? Não precisa ficar pensando muito. A resposta é essa e acabou.
0, 1.
Very good. So, and what about the number 5? Do you find reading easy or difficult? Então, você acha que ler é difícil ou é fácil? So, André, what do you think? O que você acha?
Is it's not easy. It's not easy because the people need is time, is planning. It's not low cost. Is this book have been many reasons for it's not easy, and no is other difficulties like say Gabriel, find your theme specific for you like it, and for find this you spend very money. It's not easy.
Yeah, very good. I couldn't agree more. I totally agree with you. Concordo demais com você. Because, like, you need to be focused. Você tem que estar focado ali. And some people around you, they don't respect that you are reading. Então, algumas pessoas acabam não respeitando você tá lendo. So, I think it's really difficult. And what about you, Ricardo?
For me, depends on the topic, for example, or in my interest in the topic, or depends in the number pages. For example, if you many pages, no, menos page, yes, but it depends in the case. Depends in the topic, depends in the people, depend the my interest in the topic.
Yeah, I think some books, they are too long, so you like give up in the middle of the book. Yeah, às vezes você
Boring.
desiste. Yeah,
Boring.
yeah, I agree. And you, Gabriel?
What is the question? The number?
The number 6.
Okay. Do you find the reading easy? Yeah, depends of the situation, because if you like the subject, you always know you like to keep reading. For example, my mother, I never told this, but my mother all the time, every day, read a lot books, book. I don't know, because I always I said book. My mother all the time read book, every day. I spoke with her about this. Mother, why every day? So she likes to read the book about the romantic, you know. So okay, read, but she reads a lot, you know. So very crazy. And that's it, depends the subject.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, you said about your mother, and I remember about my grandmother, because like she's cooking and she's reading the Bible. Ela tá cozinhando, ela tá lendo a Bíblia. She's like talking to you and she's reading the Bible. Tá conversando com você, mas tá lendo a Bíblia. So it's crazy. And you, Raelma?
Depends of the topic. It can be more difficult to understand. For me, for example, a book in English, it's difficult. But it's difficult for me to have a time and discipline and concentration.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, you said about like books in English and in Portuguese too. Like when I see that there are many difficult words in Portuguese, I give up. Quando eu vejo que tem muita palavra difícil até em português, eu já desisto.
Yeah.
So, and what about the number 7? What is your favorite book? Então, qual que é o seu livro favorito? So, Raelma, we can start with you. Você tem um livro favorito?
One of my favorite book is A Course in Miracles. Miracles? I think it's Course em Milagres.
And it is about what? É sobre o quê?
Espiritualidade, desenvolvimento pessoal, espiritualidade. Ele diz about, vou falar em português. Ele fala que foi escrito por Jesus. É tipo como se fosse a Bíblia, mas foi um livro canalizado que alguém ouviu e transcreveu como se fosse... Mas ele fala muitas coisas boas de autodesenvolvimento. Aí eu gosto bastante.
Very good. Very good. Thanks for sharing. And what about you, Ricardo?
My favorite book is the Bible. Every day in my life, I read the Bible, Science the Kids, until now. I'm a pastor in the church. I love read the book every day a little. Every day a little.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I know some people that is the first thing that they do when they wake up, yeah, is to read like the Bible. Pessoas que é a primeira coisa que faz no dia, né?
I too. I include the Bible too. I love it.
Yeah, very good. That's nice. And you, Gabriel?
Yeah, I have to speak Bible too, because I'm not usually to read. I said all the immersion, but for example, sometimes I read some topics in the Bible, you know. So actually I'm not usually to. I've never take the Bible and started to read in the beginning of the finish. I never did this, but I believe we always in spiritual, you know. So I pray and read a title, you know, a short. I don't know. I forget versículo in English, but that's it. That is for me. So that's it.
Very good. Yeah, and I think it's good because you don't need to read like everything. You can just read like little parts, dá pra ler só partes pequenas and you can understand. So, and you, André, what's your favorite book?
I need to say Bible too. And Bible is more is true my one book for study because I'm catechist in my church and I use it for this mission. But our other book I like very much Harry Potter and answer the next other question. I am trying read for my kids now for the first and eu vou falar em português. Eu vou revivendo as emoções que eu tive quando eu tô tentando ler Harry Potter de novo com meu filho, né? Então eu tô revivendo as emoções, tal, que eu li da primeira vez e foi muito interessante, assim.
Oh, very good. So you are reading Harry Potter for your children. Você tá lendo para suas crianças Harry Potter, yeah.
But they don't have it's very big and don't have figures in
yeah, so they don't focus, yeah? Eles não focam muito.
Yeah.
And how old are they? Quantos anos eles têm?
3 and 1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so they need like images, yeah. Eles precisam de imagens. So, and you, Helma, are you reading a book at the moment? Tá lendo algum livro no momento?
Currently I reading não sei falar. In English, essentialismo. Essentialism. How do you say in English?
I think it's essentialism.
Essentialism. I don't.
It's difficult, yeah.
Yeah.
And is it good? É bom? How are you feeling reading? Como você está sentindo lendo?
Yeah, it's good. For my moment, it's good because this is about making many things in the time. And, por exemplo, eu sou uma pessoa ansiosa, então quero fazer muitas coisas. E ele fala sobre você focar no essencial, né, onde você tem que ter o foco em algo, né, para poder, né. Então, para a organização, no meu momento, it's good.
Very good. Like to set priorities too, yeah.
Yeah.
Para definir assim suas prioridades. And you, Gabriel?
The favorite book?
About if you are like reading a book. Se você tá lendo algum livro.
No. No.
But is there something that you read like every day? Tem alguma coisa que você lê todo dia? I don't know, like
Sport.
the news. Sports, yeah.
Yeah, news of sport. Every day I read news of sport.
And you have like a favorite website? Você tem algum assim site favorito?
Depends. When the site start to say bored things or nothing matter with nothing, I stop to read this site and start another one. I prefer read blogs, specific blogs about my soccer team, because straight to the point of the reality informations, because the another websites and blogs, big or small, more or less, medium, for to start a news, for example, he can invite many things, so for to do a topic. It's a topic. It's a topic when you, for example, you are a journalist and you writing something. Is a I forgot the name. Article. That's it. So I don't like so much because he invited many things about nothing wrong things, so.
Very good.
And André said about Harry Potter, just so to complete, I try when I was a teenager, I try to read Harry Potter. I read one page, just one page, and finish the book.
Yeah.
It's very big. It's Ordem da Fênix, the number 5. So I said for my cousin complete all the books, and I said for him, oh, I prefer watching the movie. It's better for me.
Yeah.
But he said for me, no, but the movie is not completely. Doesn't matter. I prefer watching the movie.
Yeah, I think like I read the first 10 like pages of the book. Acho que eu li tipo as 10 primeiras páginas. But when I watched the movie, it was so different. Era muito
Yes.
diferente, mesmo as 10 páginas.
Yeah.
So, and you, Ricardo?
Yes, I am. I read in this moment. His name is The Power of Habits. I started yesterday. But I start practice the lessons today. For example, I don't have many habits in my life, but this book is nice for the directions. For example, many things. For example, get up early or eat late, read, walk, go to the gym. For example, I don't have habits in, for example, in sports today. Only in the past. This book help in this case. For example, in the mind.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, but there is a book that the name is Hábitos que Mudam, and it's really good because there are many exercises to do. Tem vários exercícios lá para fazer. So, it's really good.
Nice.
Ricardo is preparing for the coaching, TALKNTALK.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I heard many. I had a moment of my life that I like this subject. I have two books here. Pai Rico, Pai Pobre. Probably
Nice.
you had, and another
Yes.
one about the Rick Chester. The history of Rick Chester. Do you know Rick Chester?
Yes, but I don't read.
Yeah, this one. This one,
Nice. Yes.
Rick Chester, and Pai Rico, Pai Pobre.
Yes.
You know.
It's nice. This
So
book.
now you can be a coach. Agora você
Yeah,
pode virar
Ricardo.
coach.
Yes.
Ricardo could be a coach.
You too.
No,
Yeah.
me no.
Read the Pai Rico, Pai Pobre. You too.
No, but
Yeah.
Helping people for the financials.
Yeah, I like this subject. I like because I passed a moment of my life. I started the Bolsa de Valores, these things, So,
Nice.
but
Nice.
not so much now. I finished this my
Help me.
life. Huh?
Help me.
Help me.
Yasmin, how do you say autoajuda in English? because I love autoajuda.
Yeah, I
And
love
book.
to. I don't know. It's a good question because I don't know
Yeah.
too, but I will search.
Yeah, I like to.
And
Auto help.
yeah, I was thinking about this, like self-help, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, but many people judge these, yeah. Muitas pessoas, tipo, julgam esse tipo de livro.
Yeah.
But it helps a lot. Yeah, it can be self-help or self-assistance.
Mm.
And do you have a favorite one? Você tem algum, assim, favorito about self-help?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh my God. In this moment I don't remember, but I like many things. And the magic, the secret.
Very good. And André, do you like this kind of book too? Também gosta desse tipo de livro ou
No,
não?
I don't like. I'm not connecting. Nem to not other books like Pahico of coach. It's don't like it. Don't like it.